What is up, guys? We're here again at Geek Retreat in Dudley for the latest Scarlet and Violet pre-release, and that's Paldea Evolved. So we're going to get into the shop, we're going to crack open some build and battle boxes and see what we can pull. Pre-release, and we've got the Paldea Evolved build and battle box here, which has got a 40 card deck, a promo card, and 4 additional packs so we can build a deck around it, and obviously a code card. What we're going to do is crack into this and see if we can get one of those decks that we like the look of. Which one are you after, sir? Oh, you want the Pelipper one? Yeah, I don't know, Tinkerton or the Baxcalibur would be pretty cool. But let's have a look, and we will rip this out and get the Tinkerton deck. So I'm quite happy with that. The Tinkerton, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So which one have you got? Oh, okay, cool. And there's other bits and pieces in here. We've got the 4 packs, obviously. But yeah, there's the Tinkerton artwork. It's pretty cool. You have a look at it there. Obviously, the artwork for the other one's going to be different, but that one's cool. So, if I can actually get into this, it'd be helpful.
A few moments later.
And we are in. There we go. Finally got that open. They're such a pain to get into, aren't they, these? And you've got the Pelipper one. So, the artwork for the Tinkerton is pretty cool. And then we've got, ooh, Luminous Energy. A special energy in here, look. Well, I think... I don't know, really. We'll find out. We've got loads of basic energies. I'm assuming there's going to be water. Okay, so we've got grass energies in here as well. It's a bit strange. We've got those super rods back. So, and possibly... Is there a nimble in yours? Oh, okay. Okay, we'll have a look at that in a minute then. I'm guessing it's probably going to be that. Your player's team is such a deck. Oh, that might be useful. Nice little stadium card there. Youngster, Jacques, Grusha. What does that do? I've just seen boss. Draw cards until you have 5 cards in your hand. If none of your Pokemon have energy attached, you can draw 7. That could be useful. But that gets this boss's orders. It looks awesome. Look at that. Boss's orders in a pre-release. That's going to cause some issues if lots of people... I have Pelipper in there as well. There you go. That's the normal art. Obviously, yours is slightly different. Quite like the artwork on that, though, to be fair. The low kicks line. So that looks pretty cool. We've got a little baby Tink, and another one, and another. We've got 3 of those. I'm guessing it's going to be a 3-2. Yep, 3-2-2. So we've got another Tinkerton as well. And obviously, there is your code card. So we've got one of these trainer's tips that we always get, which are quite useful as well, because it sort of talks you through it. And then on the back, obviously, it's got one of the pack arts on it. I don't know if they're all the same, actually. Have you got a different one? So let's have a look. Yeah, let's have a look at yours. So we've got, there is that Pelipper artwork. I really like that. It's quite cute. Got grass. Yeah, so you're the same as me. But you've got loads of water energy as well. Who is it? Oh, okay. I'm guessing that's Baxcalibur then. Oh, awesome. So you've got the Baxcalibur line as well, which is pretty cool. Nestball, Youngster, Grusha. Oh, Dendra. What does that do? Got a card from your hand at the bottom of your deck. If you do, draw cards until you have 5 in your hand. That could be quite useful for drawing cards, and you've got a boss as well. This is going to get messy. Let's have a look at that here. So when you play this card from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may choose a supporter card from your discard pile or from your deck. Oh, that could be quite useful. Yeah, it would. That'd be pretty cool. Aqua Dive looks like it could be difficult for some people. Nimble, same as me. And then the low kicks as well. Oh, there he is, little Frigibax. Oh, little snow boy. He's cute. I like that artwork, actually. And then you've got Arctibax. So I think is it the same? I know you're probably going to have just the one Baxcalibur. So you've got like a 3-2-1 super cold. Back to the Blastoise days back in the day. Get those water energies on anything we want to. There's your deck back. Yeah, try and get another one in there if you can. I'm hoping for a few Psychic Pokemon in these packs, but we'll crack into this first one. And fingers crossed for some Psychic Pokemon, because I think I just need to build a little bit around that Tinkerton to try and use that, I think it was called Gather Materials. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's a code card. Let's have a look. So we have a Crowgunk, nice artwork, a little Rookidee, a Magnemite, a Noibat, a Pawmo, another Tinkertuff. That could be quite cool. Oh, Brad, what have you got? Have you got something over there? Oh my god! How do you always do this? Come here, let's have a look. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, little cutie. You're just always luckier than me with these. That's cute. Bravery Charm, that could be quite playable. And Slowpoke, I might put that in my deck. Oh, Jigglypuff. If I can get a Wigglytuff, I might put that in as well. And then that Poor Mott, which I don't think many people are going to play, but it saw a fair bit of play in the last pre-release, didn't it? So, and then pack number 2, we got the Meowscarada on the front there, looking cool. To be fair, not my favourite starter. I know I think I'm the only one out there that's not a massive fan of that, but yeah, that little energy ball thing, yeah. So we got Dino. Have you got something else? Oh my god! Every time. Is that an Alt-Art as well? I've got a Dino. That's quite nice. A Magikarp as well. Slowpoke. Another one of those. Oh, I might put the Slowpoke in. Hopefully I can pull that Slowking EX that's in these. That'd be, oh, I don't know. Nice. It's not the one I want, but there we go. Each player draws a card for each of their remaining prize cards. That could cause some havoc. Nice. And a Reverse Hollow Honchkrow. Another something else I can't pronounce. Yeah, an Actimel. It does. There's the Wigglytuff as well, so that'll be useful. And your code card. But that Fighting Ally or whatever it's called, that's something else. every time you do this. I've had nothing so far. I've had absolutely nothing. Chi-Yu EX, that's gorgeous. That's a really nice card. Yeah, that Fighting Ally. I think it was 50. Was it 50? Yeah, that was. So that could be quite cool. That'd be useful. But you have to have less. I'll have a look in a minute. I can't remember what it said. I think you have to have less prize cards. But into pack number 3, we've got Sprigatito. So Charcadet as well. Nice. A Relor. I haven't seen the Rabscar artwork in here yet, actually. Gothorita. A Honchkrow again. A little Sudowoodo. We love a Sudowoodo. A Noibat. A Frigibax. Oh, that's different artwork as well to the one you've got. And a Weavile. Okay. I'm starting to get slightly worried now as I've pulled no EXs, no special cards, and you've pulled 3 already. So 3 for 3 in the packs. And we're on to our last pack now, but you know what, that Ting-lu artwork's pretty cool. I like that. What was your favourite of the mythical, or whatever they're called? Oh yeah, that is called Sandygast in here. Calamitous Snowy Mate, what's this one? Put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. That could cause some absolute havoc. That one could. Artisan, we had a look at that earlier. We got the Fuecoco, Mousehold. I'm finishing on. Spiritomb. Nothing again. There you go. We are back from Geek Retreat, and as they always do, they put an absolutely amazing pre-release event on. Loads of fun. Great to see lots of faces that we know and faces we didn't. Lots of people there that haven't been before. It was great to meet those. So we're going to have a look through the pulls that we got on the evening, because we didn't have a full look at them in the previous part of the video. And we also have 6 Paldea Evolved packs to open, and we managed to get our hands on another Build and Battle box. So hopefully we can pull one of those decks that we didn't pull on the evening. Sarah has opened another box. Unfortunately, it was another Tinkaton deck, so it's not one that we're missing. We got the Tinkaton deck, we got the Pelipper deck, so we are looking for the Murkrow deck and the Baxcalibur deck. So hopefully it's one of those. But first, like I say, we're going to look through what we pulled on the night. So we're going to have a quick look at the deck profile that we put together, because I did change my deck very, very slightly. So I got the Tinkaton deck, as you saw earlier, and I think that Luminous Energy came with it, but we did add a few cards. We added that Fighting Ally? Is it Ally? I don't know. I can't pronounce that. I'm not going to attempt anymore as well, because I'm going to make myself look stupid. You can use this card only if you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent. Heal 60 damage from one of your Pokemon, which was quite useful. I think I used it a couple of times. I pulled that Wigglytuff as well. So I put that in my deck because I did get a Jigglypuff, which I'm hoping is probably going to be right at the back of the deck. To cause some havoc, and I know it was causing havoc to myself as well, so I don't really know if it actually helped at all. We added that Calamitous Snowy Mountain. Whenever any player attaches an energy card from their hand to one of their basic non-water Pokemon, put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. So for everything other than the Baxcalibur decks, it sort of worked against, but because I was playing the Tinkaton deck, it messed me up a few times as well. And there's that Jigglypuff. So we had that. So we put the Jigglypuff Wigglytuff line in the deck, and that was pretty much all that I added to my deck. I got two wins to 3 losses. So not particularly great. Sarah got 3-2. So of the 5 games she played, she won 3 of those. And obviously, as you can imagine, I didn't hear the end of that. We're going to look at Sarah's deck because it is very different than the deck that I use. Unfortunately, we didn't get paired against each other, so we didn't get to see who was the best. But I'm not sure, without her being here to tell me, what she actually changed. She added that bravery charm, as I did. We had, I'm not sure if I think the Dendra was already in the deck. Pelipper, Wingull, Frigibax, Nimble, Youngster, Arctibax. I don't think she added anything else. But that was an absolute beast of the tournament. Pretty much everyone that played that Water Tauros was absolutely bossing it. So we'll put those over to one side as well, because we did look at those a little bit in the earlier part of the video. So we'll put those over there. And what we're going to look at next, I think, is probably best to look at the pulls that we got. So we'll look at Sarah's pulls first, because obviously, as I was opening packs, you will have seen that earlier in the video. But from Sarah's packs, and she had some very good pulls. This is everything that was in her pack, so lots of energy. She got the Magikarp artwork, which is pretty cool. Slowpoke, Litleo, Rockruff, Pormo, Gothorita, a Honchkrow, that's a nice card. Larvitar, Sandygast, I can't even say it, Tarantula, Charcadet, Grafaiai, Zweilous, a Mousehold, Slowpoke, Litleo, Rockruff. You might be wondering why I'm rushing through these, but the reason behind that is because I don't want to ruin this too much by showing you all of these now. We'll look at them, hopefully, when we open the 6 packs that are coming. Obviously, with those, there will be code cards. I absolutely love this Paldea Tauros artwork. It is stunning. Absolutely gorgeous artwork. I always mention it if there's a card with a lot of motion in. I love a card with motion in, so I was happy with that. Spiritomb, Noirbat, Phalanx, that Fuecoco is adorable. Hariyama, a Honchkrow, and she pulled the Fuecoco special. Is it special illustration rare or just an illustration rare? I can't remember how this works anymore. But she pulled that card, and we sort of got to see it a little bit in the earlier part of the video, but not too much. She pulled the Chi-Yu EX, which I absolutely love. It's a stunning card, and the Paldean Clodsar EX. We're going to call it a full art because I still can't remember what all of the new markings mean. But yeah, so she didn't do too badly. However, I can't say the same for myself. So these are the cards I pulled. Like I say, we're going to whiz through some of the commons and uncommons because we're going to open a few packs in a minute. So we'll appreciate those when we do that. But you can see slightly different. There is quite a variety in this expansion. I like the Bramblegast. I didn't particularly like it in the game, but I like the Bramblegast here. This card could be an absolute beast to use. Choose up to 2 of your Pokemon and heal 50 damage from them. Absolutely nothing needs to be discarded for that, so could be helpful. Could be useful in some decks. Superior Energy Retrieval, Honchkrow, Slowpoke, Therapeutic Energy, which for some reason I didn't play in my deck even though I had that Wigglytuff in. I have no idea, don't know why I didn't do it. Frigibax. And then those were the pulls that I got. So absolutely nothing, we just got some hollows. So we'll put those over there. And the last thing we're going to look at before we crack into the packs and crack into that build and battle is the other build and battle box that we got. And unfortunately, we got the Tinkaton deck. So we've already got one of those. So we're going to put those over to one side. And what we're going to do, we all know what we're here for. And that is to open the item that I can no longer find. Why have I done that? Where have I put that? Oh, there it is. Right next to me. Okay, so let's clean up a little bit because we're going to end up absolutely covered with packs very, very shortly. So there is one of the build and battles. I did want to open these, obviously, here for yourselves as well so that you can appreciate. If you didn't get a chance to go to a pre-release, you can actually see what's in these. It is play level 2, which is pretty cool. And in here, is a 40 card ready to play deck, 1 unique foil promo card, 4 booster packs, a code card, and one thing that's not mentioned, but it is, this effectively is a nice little deck box. I would encourage, if you ever get the chance, to try and go to one of these pre-release events, because everyone is effectively at the same level. We all have the same play level 2 decks. Everyone, I mean, I think there were 2 or 3 people that had never played Pokemon cards, so it was good for them to get out. If you can get into it, like I say, you get half an hour to build a deck, but I think about 25 minutes of that is trying to get into these boxes. We're in. We'll get rid of that packaging, and hopefully we're going to pull the Honchkrow or the Baxcalibur deck. And within this, I'm going to turn that over. I still can't see that. So within this, we'll put that over there, so we can have a look at that last. But you get a cool little upgrading building tips sheet, which I've shown you before. And all that does is breaks down how to sort of turn this 40 card deck into a nice playable 60 card deck. Getting 40 and 60 mixed up here, but you get not one of each of the pack art, because I think there's 5 in Paldea Evolved, which is a little bit strange. Has been done before, but it's still a little bit strange. So you get 4 packs, so effectively you get 80 cards from this, and then you get a ready-made 40 card deck. Interesting rules about the pre-release. Obviously, there's no limit on the amount of name cards you can have. So a lot of people that were playing the Honchkrow deck, the Murkrow decks, were banging in as many Murkrows as they pulled, because the ability... Should we turn this around and see if it's the Murkrow deck? It's not. It's another Tinkaton. So we have 3 of those Tinkaton decks at the moment. If anyone wants to hit me up in the comments section, let me know if you've got another sealed deck. Just give me a shout, because we're absolutely stacked with these Tinkaton decks at the moment, which was one of the most wanted decks that people were asking for. So we've got 4 packs from that build and battle, and then we also have another 6 packs to crack into and see if we can actually get something decent this time around. So like I say, this is the first time we're opening Paldea Evolved on the channel, so we'll have a quick look at the pack art. It is pretty cool. I do like the pack art in this series. And then we have one of the... Are they mythicals or legendaries? I'm not sure. Drop a comment and let me know, because I absolutely love making these pre-release videos. So if it's something that you guys like to see, please drop a like. It really helps the channel. Lets me know that it's something that you quite like to see on the channel. So those are the pack arts for Paldea Evolved. So interesting little selection there. But 2 of the mythicals missing. Not sure why they've chosen that. Maybe they're going to be in the Obsidian Flames set. I'm not entirely sure. Actually, they are, aren't they? No, they're in this. The mythicals are in this. So we'll have a look. We're going to crack these open. So we've got a total of 10 packs to open. Nice big chunk of packs to open up. So we'll get into the first pack. We'll flip that over, and we will give you your code card to start with. Bear in mind, Paldea Evolved doesn't release until the 9th of June. Let me just have a double check of that. Yeah, it's the 9th of June, so you won't be able to use any of these code cards until then. I'm still doing the card trick, and I have no idea why. I can't help myself. Darkness Energy, a Tinkatink. I think that's... I can't remember. Is that a different artwork than the one that's in the deck? Pincursion, Makuhita, a Magikarp, a Persimmon, a Seviper, which is cool artwork. That Corviknight's gorgeous. And Iono. Speaking of Iono, someone actually pulled the Altar Iono. It's absolutely stunning. So Dan, you know who you are. Everyone absolutely flocked around him just to see that card. And everyone was buzzing for him, but everyone should be buzzing for me, because I think this is one of my favourite EX cards in this set. I absolutely love Slowking. It's been a beast in Scarlet and Violet. Really helped me out. No, has it? No, Slowbro. What am I talking about? Slowbro. But you know what? It's his little brother, Slowking. So we're happy with that. Nice card. Really stunning card. And I'm really looking forward to seeing the different Terra typings that are coming in Obsidian Flame. So that'll be an interesting change to the mechanics. But we can see, I think there's a electric Tyranitar, like, what was the set that it was in? It's in quite an old set. I can't remember off the top of my head what it was in, but the that's sort of coming back from the was it the Delta species era? And then we have the Dark Charizard as well. Girafarig, Great Ball, which everyone is going to love. Everyone's going to be absolutely clawing for that card. Sea Titan, a Faulkner, a Dunsparce, and then we'll probably have a Dunsparce, a Giacomo, and a Luxray. I'll put those over to one side. They're all cards that I haven't seen yet as well, so it's lovely to see these. I've tried to stay away from spoilers as much as possible because I love seeing the artwork firsthand. So, and some of the artwork in this set is gorgeous, but I'm still... That pack's just moving on its own there. But I am waiting for Obsidian Flames. I'm a massive Charizard nerd, as we know. Dino, Simeon, so I'm looking forward to that. We'll see if that... Oh, there's a new art for Choice Belt in here. I didn't realise that. So those can replace the Choice Belts that I've got in other decks. I'm going to try and get a few of those. Pikachu and Garganical. I'll put those over to that side. Still got 10 packs, so I'm not getting worried yet. We have already pulled an EX card. And obviously at this point in a set, any EX card, any card I haven't got, I'm happy with at the moment. Because I think we're almost 90% done on Scarlet and Violet. So it's nice to have a good set. We're almost done on that. We're quite happy that there's a new set coming out. But I mentioned earlier about this Murkrow card. So if you pulled a load of these on the night, you can put as many as you want in your deck. But that United Wings ability for 1 Darkness Energy, this attack does 20 damage for each Pokemon in your discard pile that has United Wings. There are 3 different Pokemon in this set that have United Wings. There is Murkrow, Wingull, and Wattrel. So you can imagine you've got lots and lots of these for a pre-release. Stick them in your hand, you get them to your deck, to your discard pile somehow. Professor's Research, various other cards. So you do that, get them in your deck, and that will just absolutely hit for a beast amount. The thing that we need to think about is if you've got enough of these in your discard pile and you have one of these on your bench, obviously it only has 60 HP, but it can effectively take out EX Pokemon, or potentially... I'd have to have a look because I'm not 100% sure, but it could probably take out a VMAX if you had enough in there, even with... Let me have a look. Let's have a think. So Murkrow, we'd have 3. We'd have 1 in play. So that would be 3 in your discard pile. So that's 60. Another 80. That's 140. And another 80. That's 240. So not quite, but you're still hitting for 240 if you can get all of those cards in your discard pile. So a beast of a card. I had one of the games where I had my first turn, set my Pokemon, but unfortunately I only had 1 basic Pokemon. So that was in my active position. The guy I was playing had this deck, got a few cards in discard pile, and it was the first turn and I was knocked out. So the timer was going about 2 minutes for that game, and I was done for. We did play another game, which was quite fun. We played a few actually after that, which was great to do. There's another one of those Wigglytuffs, which I quite liked. I got that a few times. It was decent to play. It does require 3 energies, so it can be a little bit difficult to play into these decks. Like I say, I absolutely love pre-release events. It's a great opportunity to meet other people that love Pokemon. A lot of people that haven't played as well will go, and people there will help them. So if you've never been to a Pokemon event and you're thinking about doing something, keep your eye out for some of the pre-release events. Now, what does this do? As long as this card is attached to your Pokemon, it provides colourless energy. When you attach this card from your hand to one of your bench Pokemon, switch that Pokemon with the active Pokemon. That could be quite useful in Lugia decks. Corvisquire and Meowscarada EX. A lot of people are playing this card, and I do quite like that Scratching Nails ability. If your opponent's active Pokemon already has any damage counters on it, this attack does 120 more damage. I'd have to have a look what the Florigato and Sprigatito cards were like, but if you can drop, I don't know, 40 damage from that card as you evolve in it, you could absolutely beast for 240 and potentially quite quickly knock out some strong Pokemon. So let's have a look. We've had nothing special. We've had a couple of EXs. I'm saying special. They're all special at the moment. At this point in a set, me sitting here saying they're not special, I should slap myself for that. Another Murkrow, a Mischievous, a Sneasel, a I nearly said Gotharita then. A Gothita. Little baby. A Bamostiff. But what is wrong with me? Let's try again. Mabostiff. There we go. A Quaxwell, an Iono, a Love Disc, and a Hydrangea. Nice. Very nice card. I like that. So we're down to 4 packs left. This pack feels very, very loose. And for anyone that's a long-term subscriber to the channel, you'll know I have some pretty decent luck with loose packs. So we'll see. See if the luck can continue, or whether we're just going to go and ruin that now. Should have kept my mouth shut, shouldn't I? A Bormo, a Tinkertuff, a Bravery Charm. I think this is going to get a lot of play. A Tyranitar Reverse Hollow, a Dunsparce, and another Slowking EX. Not bad. That'll go in the trade binder. We can try and fill out some of the EX slots in this quite quickly. But strangely enough, I'm still missing. We're 90% done, so you'd think we'd have the main set of Scarlet and Violet done, but I am missing a couple of EX cards from that. I think the Spidops EX I'm missing. I haven't pulled the Gyarados EX yet either. So Litleo, a Rockruff, a Pawmi, little cute Pawmi there. That is gorgeous. Oh, sweet. Yeah, okay. Heracross, a Tinkaton Reverse Hollow, a Jigglypuff Reverse Hollow, and a Low Kicks. This was the bane of my night. So we can see that assaulting kick there. If this Pokemon evolved from Nimble during this turn, this attack does 130 more damage. 130 more damage. 100 more damage. So for 130 damage on 1 Grass Energy, you know what? I think that finished a lot of people's decks off that night. A lot of people's prize cards were taken due to that attack. A lot of people probably don't like that low kicks, but you know what? A lot of people absolutely adore it. So, Fire Energy, a Tadbulb, a Frigibax, a Tandemaus, a Citadel, a Gotharita, a Honchkrow, a Sudowoodo, a Paldean Wooper. We've got lots of Whoops and Suds. A Tyranitar. You know what? These dark type Pokemon, I can't tell. I can never tell. Let's have a look at the two together. I always struggle to tell whether that's a reverse or not. We can see it quite clearly on the standard there. But you look at that one, and I can never tell. And it always messes me around. It always messes me around. Makes me look like an idiot on the channel. Not that difficult. So we're into the last pack here. So hopefully a little bit of last pack luck. And what we're going to do, we're gonna guess the energy. If we guess the energy right, you know what? That means that we're gonna pull an absolute banger in this. So I am gonna go with Water Energy. No. Larvitar. So we're not gonna pull a banger. A Dino, a Sandygast, a Tarantula, a Kilowattrel. That's gorgeous. Really nice. There is some good artwork in this set. A Azumarill. A Vespiquen, again, another nice card. A Reverse Hollow Polisand. A Reverse Hollow Frigibax. And finishing on a Ceruledge. So a quick refresh. Let's have a look at what we pulled. Obviously, we've got a lot of hollows there. Hell of a lot of hollows. Sarah pulled the Mimikyu and she absolutely adores Mimikyu. So she was well happy with that. But we did get a few EXs. Obviously, I think only one of those was pulled on the night. But we did have we've just pulled a Slowking EX, a Meowscarada EX, another Slowking EX. Sarah pulled that Chi-Yu EX as well, which I absolutely love. We pulled that cute little Fuecoco doing the shopping with his mummy. Or is it daddy? I can't work out. I can't see. And we had that Paldean Clodsire EX. So not too bad. Not bad at all. You bear in mind we had how many packs? We had 4, 8.
2 hours later.
28 packs. So we almost had... Yeah, actually, you know what? We almost had a booster box. And those are the pulls that we had. So, not overly blowing me away. But we had a lot more cards than we would have if we'd have had a booster box. Because we had one of these 40 card decks for each of those sets. So 40, 80, 160 cards, and all of those cards obviously will go straight into the binder. Some of those are promo cards as well, so some of those are non-hollow versions of only hollow cards. So that's great, stick those in the binder. Some of those are promo cards, they've got the little Paldea Evolved logo in the corner. I will be buying a Build and Battle Stadium set when they're released on the 9th, so make sure that you subscribe to the channel. If you like this video and you like these pre-release videos, please drop a comment and drop a like. Just let me know that you love these, and then we can carry on with them, because I absolutely love doing these event videos. I love doing the vlog element of it, and then I love doing the editing afterwards. So drop a comment, make sure you subscribe, and 1 week until the release of Paldea Evolved. So make sure you hit that notification bell so that when the ETB videos, the Build and Battle videos, and any other products that we're going to open on the channel go live, you'll be notified. But until next time, thanks for watching, guys.